You're stuck, aren't you? Scrolling through feeds, watching everyone else's lives look like a goddamn movie. Fancy jobs at 24, perfect partners by 27, mortgages by 30. That's not life. It's a fucking illusion. Your 20s aren't about checking society's boxes or having every step planned out. Nobody does. That knot in your gut, that fear you're behind, it's not a sign you're failing. It's proof you're alive. Everyone's out there, screwing up, starting over, and hiding their panic behind fake smiles. The lie is you need a perfect path. The truth? Your 20s are for smashing that lie to pieces. Let's cut the bullshit. You're not lost because your life doesn't look like a TikTok trend. You're lost because you're letting those trends own you. Comparison isn't just a bad habit. It's a fucking cage. You're 26, sweating because someone younger landed a big gig. Who cares? Their path doesn't steal your fire. But obsessing over their wins while ignoring your own? That's you giving up your power. Every second you spend measuring your life against someone else's is a second you're not living. Stop. Now. Your 20s are your shot to wake up. They're not a race to some finish line society drew for you. They're a fucking proving ground. You're not here to play it safe or follow rules. You're here to find out who you are when the world shuts up. Try shit. Fail hard. That job you're scared to quit? Walk away. That passion project you keep putting off? Start it. Every move, every mistake shows you what you're made of. You don't need a 10-year plan. You need the balls to act today. Why does it feel impossible? Because you've been brainwashed to think fitting in is freedom. Fuck that. Freedom is owning your chaos. Your 20s are for glorious fuck-ups, for discovering who you are when nobody's clapping. What's one thing you want but haven't chased? What's holding you back? That's your fight. Your power's been there all along. Stop handing it over. Wake up. More's coming. Stay locked in. You've seen through society's lies about the perfect path. So how do you carve your own? It starts with daring to try and daring to fail. You're awake now, right? Done swallowing society's lie that you need to have it all figured out. But here's the next punch. You're not here to find yourself. That's bullshit. Your 20s are for building yourself, piece by messy piece. The world says pick a lane, be one thing, forever. Screw that. Your 20s are a goddamn laboratory. You're an alchemist, mixing experiences, failures, and wild choices to create who you'll become. Every job, every trip, every late night, what the fuck am I doing? Moment is an experiment. Stop waiting for answers. Start creating them. Why are you so scared to change? Because you've been told changing your mind is weak. Fuck that noise. Changing your mind is power. The source hit it hard. Your 20s are prime time to try on different versions of yourself. That barista gig you're embarrassed about? It might teach you grit. That solo backpacking trip you're too broke to justify? It could show you who you are when nobody's watching. Every choice is a chemical reaction, revealing a new piece of you. You're not locked in. You're free to evolve. So why the hell are you still playing it safe? Here's the raw truth. Most people waste their 20s trying to look like they've got it together. They pick a safe job, a good major, a stable life, then wake up at 35 wondering why they feel dead inside. Don't be that person. The ones who thrive? They're the ones who dare to fuck up, who try 10 paths instead of one. That coding class you're not smart enough for? Sign up. That weird hobby you're hiding? Own it. Each experiment builds a map of who you are, not who you're supposed to be. You're not failing when you pivot, you're growing. But it's hard, isn't it? Society's screaming, pick something. Stick with it, while your heart's yelling, what if I'm more? Listen to that voice. The fear of looking flaky? It's a trap. The real risk is staying small, staying stuck. You're an alchemist, not a fucking statue. Mix shit up. Fail loud. Create yourself. What's one experiment you've been dodging? Why haven't you started? That's your next move. More's coming. Stay in the fight. You're shaping who you are through bold experiments. But who's got your back on this journey? It's time to look at the people around you. You're building yourself, mixing chaos and courage into something real. But who's standing beside you? Your 20s aren't just about you. They're about the people you let in. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Society says keep everyone happy. Collect friends like fucking trophies. Screw that. Your energy's not infinite. The source nailed it. Quality relationships beat quantity every damn time. Stop wasting your soul on people who drain you. Your 20s are for finding your tribe. The ones who lift you, challenge you, and make you better. Everyone else, cut them loose. Why do you keep toxic people around? Guilt? Habit? Fear of being alone? That's bullshit holding you back. The source said it clear. Your 20s are when you learn the difference between convenience connections and soul connections. That friend who always leaves you feeling like shit? They're not your friend. That group chat dragging you into drama? Mute it. Real connections don't just happen. They're built with intention. Invest in people who celebrate your growth, not those who want you stuck. You're not a fucking doormat. Start acting like it. Here's the hard truth. Most people cling to relationships past their expiration date, hoping for change. You know that friend you dread texting back? That ex you're staying cool with? They're dead weight. Cutting them out isn't cruel, it's freedom. The ones who matter? They're the ones who show up, who call you on your shit, who make you feel alive. I've seen it. People in their 30s regretting the energy they wasted on fake friends when they could have built a real tribe. Don't wait. Audit your circle now. Who's worth your time? Who's stealing it? It's not easy. Letting go hurts. But staying in relationships that dim your fire? That's worse. Your 20s are for learning to value yourself enough to say, fuck this. I deserve better. One real connection is worth 100 shallow ones. Choose people who make you want to be bigger, bolder, truer. Who's in your circle right now that doesn't belong? What's stopping you from walking away? That's your fight today. More's coming. Keep pushing. You've got your tribe, the ones who lift you up. But to truly own your life, you need one more thing: control over your money. Not the flashy bullshit. Real money, the kind that gives you options. Your 20s aren't about getting rich quick or flexing for the gram. They're about building a foundation so your future self isn't chained to a soul-sucking job. The source hit it hard. Your financial habits now are your greatest ally or your worst enemy later. Every dollar you spend or save is a choice, freedom or a fucking cage. Stop acting like it doesn't matter. Why do you blow cash on dumb shit? Because society's got you hooked on instant gratification, new phone, overpriced coffee, nights out you can't afford. That's not living. It's sleepwalking. The source laid it out. Small, consistent moves in your 20s, like saving $200 a month, can stack up to hundreds of thousands by your 60s. Wait till 35? You're screwed, with half the payoff. Time's your real asset, not your paycheck. But you're pissing it away on liabilities, stuff that owns you instead of assets that grow. Wake the fuck up. Here's the deal. Financial freedom isn't about being a millionaire. It's about power, saying fuck this to a toxic boss because you've got a safety net. Most people in their 20s stumble through, blind to how money works, then wake up at 40 trapped by bills. I've seen it. Friends who partied away their paychecks, now stuck in jobs they hate. You're different. Start small. Automate savings. Learn what compound interest can do. That late-night impulse buy? It's not just $50. It's $500 your future self loses. Every choice compounds. Make it count. It's not sexy. Budgeting, investing, saying no to dumb purchases, it's work. But it's your weapon. Society wants you broke, chasing trends, dependent. Fuck that. Build a system now, and you're not just surviving. You're owning your life. What's one money habit you know you need to fix? Why haven't you started? That's your next battle. More's coming. Stay sharp. Mastering your money sets you free today. But to build a life that lasts, you need to think bigger. Small habits now shape your future. You've got your tribe, your money's a weapon, and you're done with society's bullshit. But this fight? It's not a sprint. Your 20s aren't the finish line, they're the starting blocks. The source said it best. The most fulfilled people don't win their 20s. They set up the long game. Every choice now, every habit, every fuck it, I'll try moment, is a brick in the life you'll live at 40, 50, beyond. Stop chasing quick wins. The real power's in the small, unsexy disciplines you stick to when no one's watching. Why do you keep looking for shortcuts? Because the world's screaming, now, now, now. Instant fame, instant cash, instant everything. Fuck that. That's a trap for suckers. The source laid it out. Daily choices, like reading 20 pages or saving a few bucks, compound into massive results. Skip them? You're screwing your future self. I've seen it. People in their 30s, stuck, regretting the Netflix binges when they could have built skills, health, or wealth. You're not them. You're smarter. But it's on you to act. What's one habit you know could change your life? Why is it still on your someday list? Here's the raw deal. The long game takes guts. It's not glamorous. It's grinding when you're tired, choosing growth over comfort, saying no to easy dopamine hits. Society wants you distracted, scrolling, spending, settling. Screw that. You're building a life that slaps. Freedom, purpose, power. Start small. 10 minutes of meditation. One less impulse buy. A single page written toward your dream. Those nothing moments, they're everything. They stack up, quietly, until one day you're untouchable. The ones who play the long game don't just survive, they fucking thrive. It's your move. Your 20s are slipping away, but they're not gone. Every day's a chance to choose the long game over the cheap thrills. What's one small action you can take today, right now, to build the life you want in 10 years? No excuses. Do it. You've got the tools, the tribe, the fire. Stop waiting. Become who you're meant to be. The fight's yours, own it.